Hi LinkedIn learners, Connor Doobie here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and via request, Julius, thank you for the idea. I think it's a pretty good one. What we're going to talk about is the meaning behind the messaging, right? And what was the tail? What was your add to that?
Have you thought about it?
Have you thought about it? Have you thought about it? Most people think they've thought about it, but they haven't actually thought it all the way through. Messaging creates meaning for your buyers, for your prospects, for the people you're trying to influence and the people you're trying to build awareness with. And so many people are skewed massively when it comes to their messaging because it's very easy to get close to what you do. And when you're close to what you do, that makes it very, very difficult to communicate that with the end person, the people you're trying to communicate with. So your messaging, I see this so much. And by messaging, I mean your website, your social media profiles, your content that you're putting out, your emails that you're putting out, like anything that would have content, anything that would have messaging in it is probably, for the vast majority of people, I would say 90+% of people have their messaging wrong. That's why they hire brand people, is messaging has to have meaning. So how can you go about this the right way? Well, the answer to this, the answer to getting the right message, oh, there goes that piece. The answer to getting the right messaging is, first off, to not talk about you. Or to not try to be cool. You and cool, that doesn't rhyme so much. But this is what I see. A lot of technology companies, we work with a lot of IT, telecom, tech. They try so hard to make themselves sound innovative and disruptive and unique. And it actually does the opposite thing for you, because you try to communicate how cool you are, and then when somebody lands on your website or gets your email or gets your mailer or they see you at a trade show, they're like, oh, that's cool, but what does that mean? There's no value there. There's no value for the person. So what you need to understand is, what is the value? People think the value is what they sell. So if I sell LinkedIn, social selling, training, or done-for-you services, okay, nobody cares about that. But if I talk about LinkedIn is costing you a lot of money and you're losing sales from LinkedIn, and really all it is reaching and closing more high-dollar prospects. Doesn't matter if that's LinkedIn or email or pay-per-click or trade shows, anything, you name it. What value are you bringing to the table? So your messaging is going to have bigger meaning and impact with your buyers, with your prospects, when you stop talking about yourself, you stop trying to be cool, and let's be real, like you're trying to be sexy with it. Like, stop trying to be so sexy with it. Stop trying to be cool and sexy. What's the value? And here's kind of how you can ask yourself the question of this, right? Who do you help? I've done videos on this before. Who do you help, as in, who do you help specifically? What industry? What's the clientele? You can no longer live in the world where you serve everybody. You can't be everything to everybody. So find your niche where you can start there, get some sales, and scale from that point forward. Who do you help? How do you help them? What your product is, how do you help them? Do you save them money? Do you save them time? Do you save them, what's something else? Time, money.
Energy.
Save them energy? Do you save them energy? Okay, how? And what? What's the end result of that? What's the byproduct of reaching, closing, getting in front of more prospects, having consistency. So go back through everything, especially your website. I mean, your website is like everything in your business now. I would say even higher priority to your website, your social media profiles, your personal brands on LinkedIn. If you're selling high dollar complex products and services, LinkedIn is the place to be. If you don't know, then you ain't with me. All right, so messaging has to create meaning so that you can have impact with people. Just in summation, just to reaffirm this, not about you, it's not about being cool. It's about what value you can provide and the way you can establish the value. Who is it? How is it? And what is it? Thanks, guys. See you on the other side.